Hello. I am James, and I live in Manchester in the UK. And you're listening to English with a Brew, a podcast where I talk about different day-to-day topics to help you learn English the most natural way possible. And that is only by listening to it. And if you want to support this podcast, read transcripts, and get exclusive access to more episodes, go to patreon.com/English with a Brew. As we say in Manchester, get a brew on, and let's get started. This episode, we are still talking about health. However, we're talking about the good kind, the healthier side of health. And we're talking about exercise. I believe that exercise is extremely important. If we exercise enough, we get sick less, our bodies are stronger, and also we feel happier. According to the National Health Service, every adult should try to do at least 2.5 hours of exercise every week. There are lots of ways to do it. You can run or play a sport, cycle, or even just walk fast. Many people go to the gym. And that's because gyms have all the equipment that you need to train and exercise in different ways. For example, they have exercise machines like a treadmill, and a treadmill is the machine that you can run or walk on. They have exercise bikes, so you can cycle without being outside, and rowing machines so that you can row, without being on a river in the water. And these machines are good for your cardiovascular system. There are also in the gym weights. There are weight machines and there are free weights. When you lift weights, your muscles get stronger and sometimes bigger. Your program or your schedule might vary or might change depending on your goals, the thing that you are training for. But it's good to have a mixture of cardio and strength training. But remember, it's important that before and after you exercise, it's a great idea to do some stretches. And stretching can help you not get injured, or it can help to prevent injuries. And as well, it can stop your muscles hurting or your muscles aching the next day. I've talked a lot already about the physical benefits of exercise, but it's important to mention that exercise is also great for your mental health. There is evidence that says that physical exercise can improve your mood, and your mood is your mental state. You also sleep better, you have more energy day to day, and it reduces the risk of stress and depression. And on top of all of that, I think there are lots of social benefits too. For example, I'm not very good at going to the gym. I don't think I have the discipline, the motivation to train on a fixed schedule. The same time, the same days of the week, in the same place. But I like running outside, I enjoy cycling with my friends, and I play football every week with a team. So it's important to know what you enjoy, so that you can have fun while you do it. I know that I like spending time outside, in nature, and I enjoy spending time with my friends. And I also know that I'm quite competitive. So I have found the exercise that works for me. Which brings me to my question for today and the end of this episode. What type of exercise works for you? Let me know. And that's everything for today's episode of English with a Brew. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you did, or if you didn't, and tell me which topics you'd like to hear me talk about in future episodes. And don't forget, you can read the transcript for this episode and get access to more exclusive content over on my Patreon page. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is where you are right now. Take care.